Hello everybody, how are you doing today? And just like that, we are in December and the weather is doing its thing. It's been sunny earlier and now it's snowing, but what can you do? It's December, right? I'm here today to talk to you about 31 Mayfair Drive, the property located right behind me in Barrie. My name is Luba Ballet. I'm the listing broker for this property. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so looking forward to this open house, and I'm so looking forward to showing you all the wonderful features of this home as much as I know. So we'll start from the outside. I'll show you the lot, I'll show you the property, I'll show you the proximity to the park. And then we'll go inside and we'll cover all the rest of the good stuff. Are you ready? Hi, maybe we'll just wait for a few more people to join. But so to tell you a bit about the location itself, this property is located in the south of Barrie. So pretty much you're driving on 400, get off at Essa Road, make another left, and on Ardagh, and then your Mayfair Drive is the first street on the left kind of thing. So it's really easy commute. If any of you know where Georgia and BMW is located, it's like literally around the corner. So that could be, you know, a point of reference. In terms of the lot is very special. Why? Because the owner of this property was the developer for this area, and you know, he's selected a really special lot for his own property. So just to I'll switch the camera to show you what else is going on. All right, so right next to the right side of the property is this area here, which belongs to city of Barrie, and it has some hydro lines going on. So the distance between our number 31, and the next property is quite significant. So you don't have a neighbor on the right. And then if you keep going 4 houses south from here, you're gonna see Mayfair Park, the children's playground and things like that. It's super residential neighborhood, close proximity to everything in terms of amenities. Mailboxes are right here in front of the house. The neighbors are nice. There is a lady cleaning up her front yard. People are maintaining their properties quite well. So we'll start about the front of the property. So the front of the property is only 38 feet wide, because it's a pie-shaped lot. So the front of the property is 38, but the left side, right on the left side of the garage, it goes in all the way 215 feet. And then the back of the property is 147 feet, and on the right-hand side, the depth of the lot is 164 and change. So it is a magnificent lot, and I'll show you the gardens and all the rest of the goodies. So 2-car garage in the front, and what you see above it is the 1-bedroom apartment. The apartment is located right above the garage, and it has a separate entrance. Can you guys hear me okay? Can somebody signal that all is well? So on the right hand side here we have another access to the garage, and then the walkway to the backyard, including this separate apartment, and I'll show you the separate apartment. Okay, so that's the access to it with a little porch. They can have a little barbecue or a seating area, things like that. And then this backyard. Oh, the sun came out. This is so lovely. All right. AC is just sitting here on my right, and it's new, just 1 year old. Sorry, Siri's talking to me. So moving on to the backyard. So red brick house, really well maintained. Interlock stone patio, beautiful patio in the backyard, and all the walkways are pretty well maintained, if you ask me. So the back of the property is like this. It goes like this. So Oh, look at that, the sun came out. So all of this is their property, even behind this little fence. The little fence is just kind of to create a little atmosphere between this whimsical shed and the gardens and the wilderness behind it. I'll take you there in a minute. So the patio goes from like one side here, you see from the left, all the way to the right. There's room for the barbecue. And what you see here behind the door is actually the dining area. It's a dining area straight on. On the right hand side is the family room, on the left is the kitchen. Just to give you a point of reference. All right, so the previous owners, they really loved gardening, and all of the majority of these plants are perennials, so I can only imagine what's gonna happen in the spring when everything starts blooming. They have 2 water features here. They've been winterized already. You see how lovely, like if anyone had a family, like for kids, this would be a paradise really to grow up in. Look at this picture. And the sun came out for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, so there is another fountain here. And the shed, like look how cute the shed is. Like they kind of continued with the same elements around the windows as they did around the house. Some people may find it charming. Some people may want to change it into something simpler. So that's the back of the house. It's a very large property, so 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, plus the separate apartment. Basement's unfinished, so if you wanted to keep going, you can. Definitely a lot of potential on this house, so look at this. Maybe you should pick up the pace before my hands freeze. For some reason, I didn't think of bringing gloves. So I'll go over here just to show you how lovely these gardens are organized. I was here maybe a month ago, early November, and all of this was covered in beautiful yellow, red leaves. So it feels like you have your own forest in the backyard, truly. And then later I'll show you the backyard in the summer, how it looks. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much. So in the back of the property is Essa Road, and they have these beautiful townhouses. It's just like if you were to back onto any homes, but in the summer, because of the leaves and all the foliage, it's all completely private. And it has a retaining wall behind, so it's all really well maintained. So the depth on this side is over 200, and on this side it's like 146 feet. No, 147 feet is the back of the property. This is where this retaining wall is. The measurement on my left is 164, and the measurement on my right is 215, because it's like a pie-shaped lot, very irregular. So I'm going to take you through the woods. Behind the shed, a couple of weeks ago, it was all covered in snow, and it was so truly magical. I don't even know if I can make my way back to the house, but bear with me. You're not gonna get lost in the woods. Not today, anyway. Okay. So you see what I mean? How large this property is. Like, who gets to have this in your own backyard? So let's see if I'm good with walking the trails. Good thing I'm not on heels. Ooh la la. Barrie is a little cooler than Toronto, FYI. Okay, we made it back. So this is the back of the shed, and all of this beautiful, gorgeous area that's just wild, really wild. Look at this. Your own forest in the backyard. Da, 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 da. And the windmill. I have to show you this windmill. How whimsical is this? How cute, you know? And then there's all kinds of vegetation growing even on this fence. You know what I mean? Everything is so lovely in the summer. So this is your backyard from the side, the other side of the house, from the south side. And even this sitting area here, look at this, like look how private it is. Okay, and then we are looking, oh my god, I'm freezing. And that's why they have this little fence to kind of create a separation and create a privacy for this sitting area. You understand me, right? So look at that. Beautifully decorated. It took them years to make this into a beautiful family home for their kids to enjoy, and you know, they grow up and they leave the house and then life goes on. So that's why it would be really nice to find a buyer for this property, someone who would actually appreciate all of this, because I've seen a lot of homes, a lot of properties, but something like this is not common at all. So as a matter of fact, this backyard consists kind of two parcels, because most of the houses here, I'm going to go back again because I forgot to mention it to you. Most of the houses here, they end, about on this line. So that would have been the backyard of this property. But because the owner was able to add additional part to this lot, so because of that, the backyard became almost double. That's a huge selling point for me. Land is everything. Buy the land, then fix the house. Let's go back in to the house so we can get warmed up a little bit. I can get warmed up. While we are walking, maybe I should show you actually the apartment first. Let's go into the apartment first, because there's also access from the main foyer, but they're not using it as entrance right now. So clean up my shoes. All right, so as soon as we come in, there is a kitchen on the right. The current tenant is maintaining everything really well. Everything's super clean. 3-piece bathroom. Okay. Shower, sink and a toilet. And then the little eating area for 2 people. But it's enough for a bachelor slash, for one person living here. It's enough. The fridge is here. Big television. That's that window above the garage. Lots of light, very bright. And this is the bedroom. The bedroom that has kind of an opening at the top to allow extra light. So that's pretty much it. Let's go to the house, because the house is large and I want to cover it. All these nice details as the shutters and hold on a second, I'm just gonna lock up. Hello, 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 home. Oh, it's really beginning to feel like Christmas. And I'm not even kidding. So the entrance to the house, there are some steps. And another thing you should be mindful of, that the garage is sitting on the main level and the rest of the house is kind of on the first level, but it levels off in the back of the property. So because of the elevation, it seems like the first level is the second level, but in the back of the property, it's actually on the ground level. I hope that makes sense to you, what I'm saying. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, home. So as soon as you walk in, there is beautiful foyer, formal foyer. I'm just going to set the phone and remove my coat. I'll be with you in just a second. Hello everybody, now we are in the house. So the first level is really, really fantastic. Let me just show you around. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some people watching. Thank you so much for joining. So good to see you. Hello everybody, thank you for your time. I really appreciate your time joining me today in touring this property. There you go. So remember when we were in the back of the property and I was pointing out to the kitchen? So off we go. This is the view from the inside. Yeah, I got a bit cold outside, but it's okay. All right. So beautiful eaten kitchen. Lots of space. Family room on my right. And the formal foyer. So this is where we came in, the formal entrance of the house, to the house. On the right side here, remember I mentioned that there is access from the apartment from the house. So this is the access, they're not currently using it. There's also a powder room on the first level and the laundry. So the laundry is on my left. This is the powder room. Okay, we'll keep moving to the family room. It's not common to have a family room on the first level, but this home does have it, and it's a very decent size. They have large pieces of furniture to accommodate those beautiful holiday gatherings with the family and friends and things like that. And then those views will always be so magical. So magical. I love this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your comments. Let me know if you have any questions or if you would like to see anything else. So, backing off to the kitchen. So the kitchen has lots of space because the current owner, she likes to have larger, like grander pieces of furniture, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they take a lot of space. So just understand that you do have a lot of room for your furniture pieces. So eaten kitchen. And then we have the kitchen itself. It kind of has this French country vibe, I would say. Black appliances. But spacious, very spacious. And then plus, you have like a walk-in pantry here. Very deep walk-in pantry. Storage of the kitchen. If you were to remodel the kitchen, then maybe you can even put the fridge in there because it's a very deep closet. And then we have the proper dining and living area. I call it living and dining is because this room is over 20 feet long, so about 10 wide and 20 long. So I wanted to show you from this angle how much space you actually get. So on the left side is the entrance from the foyer, as you can tell. All window coverings and all light fixtures, they come with the house. And again, these are very large pieces of furniture, couches, chairs. But at some point they had their dining room actually at the end here. If you see where the light fixture is supposed to go, like right here. So that's space for the dining room, but right now they still have extra living room stuff. So that's pretty much it for the first level. Do you have any questions for me? All right, so we are done with the first level. When I came here earlier, there were so many squirrels in the backyard, and then I guess when it started snowing, they took off. But a lot of wildlife that's happening in the back. I can't speak English now. So you see the angle of the family room from this side. Okay. Off to the second level. So grand staircase, look at this. This home has so much potential, honestly. So here we are on the second floor landing. Okay, so just trying to give you the right angle so you can see the scope of how grand and large it is. Okay, so the second level features 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and I'll show you exactly how it works. All bedrooms are very good size. This is not Toronto, guys. Space here is, what's the word I'm looking for? Plentiful, I guess, would be a good one. So linen closet here, main bathroom, 2 sinks. Again, lots of light. Beautiful arched window. The toilet is hiding over there. And the shower. Moving on to bedroom number 2. Current owners, they love art, so you will see a lot of art pieces here. So each bedroom has fairly large closets. I'm not going to open the closets today, but you get the idea. So this is bedroom number 2. Moving on to bedroom number 3. Like I said, all rooms are very spacious. Then you have a closet here on the left. And this is a large queen-size bed with the 2 side tables. And extra furniture pieces and a desk. All right. So I'll give you an angle from here. I like this light fixture a lot. Apparently it came from Holland. It's staying with the house. All light fixtures and window coverings are staying with the house. So now we are on to master bedroom, and this master bedroom is huge. Huge. Huge is a good word to use. Massive area for all kinds of dressers, sitting area, makeup tables, what have you. King size bed and double closet. So you have his on this side and then hers on this side, or vice versa, whichever way you like to use them. Let me close this door so you can get the better scope of this room. There you go. Okay. So the master bedroom is truly massive. Let's check out the gardens since we are here. It's so quiet too. I truly feel like I'm at some sort of resort. And even the lanterns. This lantern, it's all, electricity, it's running to it or connected to. And then there is another little lantern. I don't know if you see, like in the bottom right, somewhere there. It also has the light in it and it's staying with the house. Like really lovely. Okay, so we have that. And then I'll show you the master ensuite. And that has the jacuzzi. Then stand-up shower, a toilet and a sink. All right. The house is super clean, move-in ready. If anyone wanted to get the property and then renovate it later, I'm always pro that, because like if you don't have the property, you can't renovate it later, obviously, right? But to get something like this with that kind of backyard, with that kind of square footage above grade, it's about 3,000 square feet above grade, including the apartment above the garage, which is a legal apartment. Everything has been done properly in terms of logistics and paperwork for this place, and I like that. Okay, let's take the stairs down and we'll go visit the basement. How are you guys doing? Holding on okay? Thank you for sticking around. I truly appreciate your time. And if you know of anyone who can benefit from this opportunity, please pass on the information, get them in touch with me. I would be more than happy to help and show and walk them through it. So, the basement is unfinished basement, but initial area, like when you open the door, this part is finished. It may need a coat of paint, but nothing major. Well, I mean, you can renovate it to the way you like it, but for now, anyone could just move in and live here, and that would be fine. So the basement is truly a blank canvas. It's waiting for you to renovate to your standards. So I'm going to show you the cold room. By the way, we have the inspection report done, and that is excellent, actually. The home is in a great condition. All the main stuff has been updated. A 2-car garage, I have to show you this. So access from the basement, access to the 2-car garage. Everything's clean and ready to go. Look at this. Okay, that's that side door that I was telling you about when you're outside. Okay. So on this side, so basically when you come down the stairs, okay, let's do this again. Pretend we just came down the stairs, and on the left is this large area that were like a little bit finished, but not completely, because the owner was using this as his workshop, and this workshop station is actually, or table, is staying here. So it's been kind of a little finished, and by the way, the ceiling height between basement, main level, and upper floor, it's all nearly the same, close to 8 feet. So let me show you. You know, I'm fairly tall, but I still have so much room above my head. So this area from the workshop where we entered, the sump pump is here too. The house is super dry. There is no smell of moisture. There's nothing like this. You see the ceiling height. You have windows, 2 windows in this room on this side, and it's snowing pretty hard. This area, I'm not exactly sure and why they have this metal reinforcement, but that's just that. And this door will lead us to the mechanical area. So we came from there. You see the area where we came from, where it's somewhat finished. And this area is just under the stairs. There's some raw storage on my right, some shelving. But most importantly is mechanical. So hot water tank is owned, and it's only a year old. And the same goes for the furnace, and then the humidifier and AC that's outside. It's all 1 year old. The roof is 5 years old. So everything is in a pretty good shape, and you can see how well it was all built because you see exposed joints here. The house also has a central vacuum. That's nice. For every level, there is access. And this area, it's like you can make another room out of it. I didn't give it much thought, but it does have a window, so it could easily be additional bedroom if you like, or TV area, I don't know. But there is certainly a lot of space. So just imagine when you come downstairs and that's the full size of the first level, and all of that area is kind of open with the two-piece bathroom in the middle. So two-piece bath is here, access to the garage, and the area where the workshop was. It's a little bit finished, not entirely. The drywalling started, but that's about it. You see what I mean? Like the practical space that's that you need to use on a daily basis is somewhat finished. But again, maybe you can put another nanny suite in the basement, something else, convert it into something else. Like they just didn't need more space because the house is already 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It's a large home, and it already has the legal apartment above the garage. So it is what it is. Do you guys have any questions for me? Let's see. No questions? Well, I guess I must have covered it all. The taxes on the house are just about $5,800. Wow, so many of you have joined. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Maybe since I have you here, I'll show you a bit what the lot looks like on the plan. So this is a survey. If you're looking at the survey, this is the front of the house. Maybe we should turn it actually this way, upside down, so you'll have a better idea. You're standing in front of the house, and that's why I was saying the lot is only 38 feet here, because if you compare this side to 215, 215, that's a very deep lot, and 147 at the back, and then we have 164 on this side. So majority of these homes, the subdivision, how it goes, their backyard would end right here. And this is where the line went for this property, all right? So this lot consists of part 1, part 2, part 3, and 4. So part 3 and 4 was later added to the property, and initially it would have been just that. Now, because we have the hydro lines and the city of Barrie owns that property, they needed to provide hydro to this subdivision and all these homes that go to the left of the property. So they do have an easement going through their property, because normally the easement, there wouldn't be an easement, there would be just a part of the property in the back of these other homes. So this property has an easement, hydro easement going through the back of the property, and that's city of Barrie. But otherwise, you can use you can't build anything on it, but you can use it as the current owners are using it, just enjoying a big, large backyard, with all the privacy and all the trees and all that wonderful stuff. If you require a copy of any of this, I would be happy to provide. And lastly, I will show you some of the summer photos. I'll do my best because of the glare. Let's see if that works better. Maybe here. Okay, there you go. That's a little better. Okay. So this is what the gardens look like in the summer. Magical. Oh, they have so many hummingbirds and bird feeders. Look at all these blooms. Oh, the owner was so nice to prepare these pictures for me so people can see. So remember the lantern I was telling you? There was one in the front of the house and there was one in the back. And they're lit. There you go. Very pretty. More of that. Beautifully decorated. Oh, the hummingbirds, look at that. So lovely. All right. Do you have any questions for me? Because otherwise, it seems like we've completed our tour. Thank you so much for joining again. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.